sweet kid over there in a black jacket. He's tell me what Chang. You heard him moving.
A mafia boss commits murder during a Chinese-American fundraiser for the victims of Tiananmen Square, and a young art student witnesses the killing. But this isn't just any art student. It's a character played by Brandon Lee, son of Bruce Lee, or as the press releases inevitably refer to him as, the legendary Bruce Lee. And he's not only an artist, but a martial artist whose karate skills will be on view over and over and over and over again in rapid fire. In the movie, Lee is caught in a vice between Asian drug lords, the mafia, crooked Chicago cops who pretend to be his bodyguards but really want to kill him, and good Chicago cops who are trying to protect him, but he doesn't know who to trust. Powers Booth, appearing once again in a movie not really worthy of his talent, co-stars as an honest cop who Lee doesn't know whether to believe or not. There is obviously a market for movies like Rapid Fire, and every summer we get 3 or 4 of them. Extravaganzas of gunfire and explosions, car chases, and of course lots and lots and lots of exploding cars. Every gas tank always goes up with these cars, and all of those elaborately choreographed fight scenes. I didn't find a single character in Rapid Fire interesting or believable, and so I was understandably a little indifferent as they kick one another to pieces.
Well, the other fixation this director has is on, this is something we've talked about, and that is plate glass.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, whoever had the glazing concession on this film made a lot of money, because if ever you see any glass behind a bar, a window, it's going to be shattered repeatedly and in show motion until we can get good looks at the shards of glass.
Even that art exhibit at the beginning, you wouldn't have thought, it looked to me mostly like it was going to be walls and paintings, and it turned out that there was an amazing amount of glass in that room, too.
And the automatic weapons fire has really saved this picture. The other thing, I mean, about this Brandon Lee, I think that the guy has some potential in acting because he's a likable young performer.
He is.
I would say it's probably a big mistake to put him in the karate stuff where he doesn't measure up to his father, who did have some real charisma. He did have charisma, and this kid doesn't have that, but he should be used in some other role.
We're going to have to make a note of this film, though, and refer to it again later in the year if we ever do another one of our Do It Every Time shows, because this is almost a textbook example of how the guys with the machine guns can never hit anyone, and the guys with the single-shot revolvers always never miss.
And also that bullet holes are placed on objects prior to the shooting.